Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to some more Madden 26 New York Jets franchise. And today we've got the game against the defending Super Bowl champions who aren't doing so well right now, the Kansas City Chiefs. Last episode, we saw the debut game of quarterback Mike Ward. He did really good. As you can see, 223 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. It was a rookie quarterback duel. Mike Ward versus Tucker Turner. And you can see the Jets won to start off the season, number 2, on a great note. And speaking of a great note, Mike Ward has had an incredible start to the season so far. As you can see, he has yet to throw an interception in any game he's played in. And it's quite impressive, especially from this rookie quarterback who was slated not to do good at all. He was slated, people thought he was going to be a bust. They didn't think he was going to do good. But he's changed the narrative. He's done much, much better than anyone could have imagined. But unfortunately, we're going to have to go into this game against Kansas City without one of our best receivers. Rashid Shaheed has a dislocated hip. 4 to 8 weeks he's going to be out. So we won't be having him for a while. But we will have rookie receiver Darius Etienne. Etienne really getting his first chance to do something. He's going to be the backup receiver, the number 2 string, so he's going to get his opportunity to prove himself, show why he deserves to be up in this, up higher in the depth chart. He was already wide receiver 3, but he wants to prove that he can be more than that. He wants to prove he can be wide receiver number 2. As you can see, his season stats, he's actually performed quite well. He's yet to get a touchdown, but he's been heating up. He got his chance week 3 to actually play, and he hasn't really done that bad. He's done rather well, and maybe with Shaheed going out, his targets are going to keep going up even more. Maybe we can even look to try to get him a deep ball or two, because if we get him one of those, he's going to catch it. I am like 95% sure he's going to catch it. He actually performed quite well in training camp. He performed pretty decent in the preseason. And he looks like he's performed quite well so far this season when he has actually got to play and when he's been targeted. So that's going to make D-Hop the number 3 receiver, Garrett Wilson the number 1 still. Last episode, we didn't really see Travis Etienne get too involved. Will that continue? I don't know. I doubt it. We're probably going to continue running it with Breece Hall a lot. Corley is going to get to go up. We're going to move Corley down. Actually, Arian Smith. It seems Arian Smith is actually going to be... Okay, so yeah, Arian Smith is the number 4. Corley is the number 5. And then Rashid Shaheed, as you can see. And let's check out the reason why Kansas City is doing pretty bad so far this season. Patrick Mahomes has not been playing that good. He's already thrown 6 interceptions, and it says he's played in 5 games, so he's averaged a little bit more than a pick per game. Not what you want to see from Patrick Mahomes. He's nearing 30. And if he's playing like this is not good. Patrick Mahomes, he's been a great quarterback so far in his career. Some have even said he's in the top 3. Joe Montana, Tom Brady, and Patrick Mahomes. Now, that's not me saying that. That's just me. Don't shoot the messenger. That's just me saying that some people have said that. I don't believe he's top 3. But Patrick Mahomes, he's been claimed as one of the greatest. He's on that trajectory. But can he do it? If he continues to play like this, that's a no. But the run game, Isaiah Pacheco, 3 touchdowns on the season already. He's played all 5 games, so he's not had to deal with injuries nearly as much as other guys. So 215 yards on the season. Travis Kelce, the leading receiver, always going to be a threat. He has yet to score a touchdown. Marquise Brown, Rashee Rice, and Xavier Worthy. That is a scary trio at receiver. All men have over 200 yards. Even Travis Kelce has over 200. They've all scored 2 or more touchdowns. They've all played 5 games. So they ain't got to worry about any one of those guys getting injured. This could be a real test for our defense. Our DB group is going to have a tough time guarding all 3 of these guys. These guys have some serious speed. But will they manage to actually capitalize on that speed? I don't know. They seem to have struggled with it all season so far. They haven't really beat too many teams. They actually only won 1 game. And they actually won against the Rams. So we've actually both beaten the Rams. We barely beat them. 17-14. Mike Ward had an incredible game against them. So Kansas City has lost to 49ers, Bills, Dolphins, and Broncos. Quite a tough stretch of games. The Dolphins aren't nearly as good of a team as they once were. But this is their worst. For their defense, this is the most points they've allowed. Tua having an absolutely incredible game. 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 picks. It seems like offenses can really pass on this defense. And it doesn't seem like their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, did ultimately that much. They tried getting it to him 6 times. They couldn't really get anything going. Tyreek Hill cooked his old team. Rashee Rice had a good game, and Travis Kelce did too. But the other guys, they couldn't really get anything deep. Tyreek Hill torched this defense. So if we're going to be able to do anything, it's probably going to be passing the ball. Running game seemed to be effective as well, just a little bit. 69 yards for Jalen Wright. Nice. Ollie Gordon even got more running yards than Isaiah Pacheco that game. So maybe if we get lucky, we can have a great game passing-wise. If Ward can keep up his success he's had so far this season, he could very well have a really good game this week against Kansas City. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. The moment you have waited for. Possibly the biggest Jets game of this season. The New York Jets, who are 4-1 and looking to continue that success, are going to be taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs. Led by that man right there, quarterback Mike Ward. The Chiefs have struggled so far this year. They rank bottom of the league in most categories, but the Jets, on the other hand, have looked impressive. A complete opposite of last year. These rookies and off-season signings seem to be the answer. And here comes Borges to kick this one off. Jets rocking their old 2010s uniform. And Chiefs get the ball at the 25, led by that man right there, Patrick Mahomes. Kansas City, who won the Super Bowl last year against the Packers, is going to get over to the middle. Heavy defense right there, and Xavier Worthy's going to get the first. Seems the Chiefs have come out quick and early, trying to pass on this defense. And he's got his man over the middle, Xavier Worthy again. They seem to be going early to Will. They seem to be going to Xavier Worthy quick and early. He seems to find him open over the middle a lot. Kansas City, they've had a really good offense ever since Andy Reid came here. And Pacheco, big run up the middle. This offense is looking really good right now. So after struggling all season, Kansas City seems to be finding their stride. And it's intercepted. That's Womack. Patrick Mahomes makes a big mistake in throwing to this Jets defense. And now he's gonna just walk around the end zone. Samuel Womack. Patrick Mahomes just trying to get Hollywood Brown in the corner of the end zone, but it's a bad pass. Now, Mike Ward, who's had a great season so far. I don't know what those stats are. He's had a good season so far. He's yet to throw a pick so far this season. He's looked like an MVP candidate. Can he continue that, though? As they're going to run it. Breece Hall trucking a man. Breece Hall, he's had some solid games so far this season. As long as he doesn't get injured, he's going to look great. Breece Hall has yet to have a 1,000-yard rushing season. And that's DeAndre Hopkins, who played for Kansas City before, and now he's going to be playing for the Jets. So, 3rd and 13. Kansas City looking to make a quick 3-and-out. And that's going to be Loveland, who can't get it. Ward, he's not struggling, but he's not finding a stride just yet. So Hollywood Brown gets that catch right there. Now Mahomes looking around the field. He sends Pacheco in motion. And Brown breaks a tackle. He breaks 2 tackles. Gets a first down. But he does pick up 9. Zone man in the backfield. He's going to get his check man. And it's Worthy. First down. Kansas City seems to be playing the check down real quick. They're aware of how good this defense is. And he catches it. Rashee Rice with the catch. Mahomes finding all 3 of his guys early on in the game. 2nd and goal from the 4. He's going to pass it again. And incomplete, intended for Worthy. Nearly intercepted. Blackman. He's going to look to throw. And it's caught. Marquise Brown gets in for 6. Kansas City goes up quick. They drove down really fast. Jets defense getting too caught up right now in their own mistakes. Kansas City driving down really quickly, scoring. New York needs an answer. And it's caught. Colston Loveland with the catch, and he gets first. Finally, a good play for the Jets. So that last play, incomplete to Breece Hall. Not many men open. Now it's Etienne with the screen. And he's going down after a gain of 8. So after that quick gain of 8, it's going to be 3rd down. And that's Travis Etienne Jr., who's got the speed. He's going to have enough for a touchdown. Touchdown, Jets. Etienne has some speed, and he gets him in the flats. Jets are going to tie this one up. Etienne Jr. finally gets involved in the game, and he's going to make a big impact as he's going to score. Mike Ward, you're seeing his check down man open. That's a linebacker on him, so he's going to easily outrun him. Jets haven't done the best on defense so far. What's Mahomes going to do? He's going to look at pass. It's a screenplay. And Pacheco getting the first on the screen. First down on the screenplay. Coach Andy Reid having a great game plan. It seems like they're trying to pass it as much as they can. That one is to Worthy, who's going to get the first. So at the end of the first, the score is 7-7. Both teams have made plays on offense and defense. Kansas City's quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, has made one big mistake, though, in throwing a pick. And now, after the end of the first, we're going to find ourselves once again. It's a screenplay. And Pacheco trucking a man, laying his shoulder. 3rd and 4. The pass. And he can't get it. 4th and inches. Jets hold the Chiefs' offense. And now it's time to take advantage. Chris Jones is injured. So now we're going to need a big run as Breece Hall's going to give us that. Straight up the middle. The impact Chris Jones has left is very apparent. Breece Hall taking heavy advantage and just instantly running it up the gut. So now 1st and 10 from the 38. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. And that's going to be Etienne. He's going to reach in 2nd and inches. So Etienne getting involved. He's going to hand this one off. And it's Etienne with the first. So Etienne picks up enough for the first. And now it's 1st and 10. Breece Hall back in. He's going to fake the handoff. And it's Garrett Wilson with the catch. He stays in bounds, gets down, and it's going to be a 1st down and goal for the Jets. Mike Ward, excellent pass to Garrett Wilson, who's finally showing off. As you can see, toe drag swag, gets the knee down. 3rd and goal for the Jets. They could look to take the lead here or simply tie it. Etienne in motion, and now Wilson in motion. He's going to get it out to Wilson, who's going to have a touchdown! Touchdown, Jets! The multi-man motion gets Garrett Wilson in for 6. The Jets take the lead over Kansas City. Ward quickly getting that one out. Wilson just having barely enough speed. The DB having to get there as fast as he could, but he wasn't fast enough. They're giving the Chiefs 2 minutes and 40 seconds to deal with. How will Kansas City attempt to go at it? And Xavier Worthy's going to get first. Mahomes overthrowing his man. Can't quite complete that one, as now he's going to have to look to get some more. And it's complete. Worthy covered by Gardner, who can't catch up to him. Mahomes looking to throw. And it's caught. And Worthy goes down. 1:20 seconds left. So now Mahomes, lone man in the backfield. 2 timeouts, 43 seconds. Just going to let the throw. Mahomes looking to scramble. He's going to get down. They call timeout. 12 seconds left. They're going to have to hurry up. And he can't get in. 3rd and goal. So that's going to be the end of the first half. Kansas City is losing to the Jets by 1. 14-3 is the score. The Jets have looked pretty solid so far. Patrick Mahomes started off the game by throwing an interception to Samuel Womack. The Jets have taken advantage of scoring opportunities, and so have the Chiefs. He's been playing good. Ward has been playing good. As you can see, he has yet to throw one. 9 for 12. Patrick Mahomes has been slinging it. We've been trying to control the ground game, and we look to continue that success. We're going to go to the ground game as Travis Etienne Jr. is going to be starting off this half. He's going to have up the middle. He's going to have about 9, breaking a tackle. Kansas City did pretty well in the first half with passing the ball. I don't know if they can continue it, though. As Travis Kelce's going to get it. He's going to break a tackle. He's actually going to break 2. So they find Travis Kelce, and this offense is already heating up. Mahomes making a play change. Or an audible, or punt route. And Travis Kelce's going to get it. Patrick Mahomes finally heating back up. So Mahomes, he's having a great game so far. A great Mahomes. Now they're changing the play. They're changing the play back. Mahomes not liking what he sees, so he changed it. And Kelce found once again. So now Kansas City changing up the play after seeing the defense make a couple movements. Now he's changing back. So Mahomes sending a man in motion. And Worthy taken down after getting a first. Kansas City's offense is heating up. And Mahomes looking to throw. He's going to get his man Kelce again, who gets tackled. Pickup of 2 right there. And Kansas City, 2nd and goal. And then Mahomes going to scramble it in for 6. Kansas City goes back up. Mahomes just finding an open lane to run, and he takes it. Kansas City scores that touchdown. Mahomes not finding anybody open, so he decides to take it in himself like Thanos said before. Fine, I'll do it myself. And they seem to be going for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And they go with the fullback. Play action pass, and he's going to do the stanky whatever celebration. They go up by 7 now. So Loveland cannot hold on to that ball. Uncharacteristic of him. And now it's going to be a screenplay. And it's first down for Breece Hall. 3rd and 3. Chris Jones still not back in. And it's intercepted! Overthrown by Ward, so he throws his first pick. He overthrows it, intended for Loveland over the middle, but Bolton is going to get Ward's first pick. So what should have been a routine pass over the middle turns up to be an interception on an overthrow. And now Pacheco finding a lane up the middle. Kansas City has been doing really good so far. And they're going to be lining up off sides as Pacheco having a good run.
Offside, defense.
Kansas City getting that treatment. And that's going to be the end of the third as we're going into the fourth. Ladies and gentlemen, put up your 4s as we need 7. The Chiefs' offense has looked really good. Ward making a rookie mistake, overthrowing it over the middle, costing them a potential lead or a tie in this game. Hopkins couldn't hold on. It was single-man coverage. The defender was not in great coverage. And it's caught by Etienne! First down! Jets trying to hurry up and drive down the field. Intercepted again! The defense is reading them. This Kansas City defense might have been playing tricks all season. That's his 2nd interception. Incomplete pass. Ward, he's trying to do too much. It's caught by Etienne! What a catch! Etienne coming up clutch. Hurry up. This offensive line is not giving him that much time very recently. He's not being able to make good decisions. Intended for Breece Hall, and he gets it. 3rd and 1. And now they're going to hurry up. Hawkins gets in the end zone for 6. Touchdown, Jets. Hawkins coming up clutch as usual. 2nd and 7. Kansas City. They've been doing good on offense. They're running as much clock as they can down. And he's going to get it to his man Worthy, who's going to have a lot of speed. Touchdown, Chiefs. No, that is not what you need. Jets are now in a must score situation. And Loveland's going to get out. So 2 minutes and 11 seconds. And Breece Hall, he's going to get, and that's going to be to this 2-minute warning. 4th and 10. Jets have 1 4th down conversion. Breece Hall is not going to get it? Are you kidding me?
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Jets have a chance. Hopkins, he's got it, but we gotta run, hurry up. Do not celebrate. Hurry up. Jets now at 4th and 10 again. Sack. Well, that's going to be it. Ward struggled against the Kansas City Chiefs. Not a good sign. He threw 2 picks. When you're playing against a team like Kansas City, who are apparently one of the worst teams in the league, you don't expect them to be playing this good, yet they are. The Jets defense, we struggled. We got a couple stomps on them, but it wasn't enough. If Ward wouldn't have struggled, then we would have probably done a lot better. That Travis Etienne touchdown was a momentum booster. It's just a shame. A shame we couldn't do better. Ward overthrew Loveland over the middle, and then he tried to force it into deep coverage. It's going to happen. Mike Ward is a rookie. It's going to happen. Rookie mistakes are a thing. He just needs to learn from them. He forced one, and one of them was just a bad pass. You need to learn not to overthrow it. You need to try practicing on that. It was a wide open pass over the middle. Whenever we needed him, most guys didn't catch it. Mike Ward, other than the picks, he had a pretty good game. 300 yards, 50 completion percentage, which isn't the best. He threw it 44 times. Mahomes didn't really have... Actually, he didn't have that bad of a game. He started off pretty bad. Jets were doing pretty good. We went up 14-3. And then the Chiefs did the Chiefs things and then absolutely balled out. Not bad for Ward, except for the picks. One of them he forced, and then the other one, if I had to guess, it probably slipped out of his hand a little bit when he threw it. No pressure was really there. We couldn't really capitalize on the Chiefs not having Chris Jones half the game. But that's just the way it goes. You win some, you lose some. And in this case, we lost. We tried to get the run game going. Couldn't really. Patrick Mahomes scrambling it up the middle. He got a touchdown. It's a real shame how things turned out. He overthrew his man. We allowed so many yards on defense. Mahomes almost having a 400-yard passing game. We can't have that. We cannot. We do need to build up our speed at DB, though. At least they didn't really try to bomb us deep every time. The times they did try to, our DBs stayed with them. Sauce Gardner stayed with Xavier Worthy most of the time. Xavier Worthy did get the better of him, though. which is a bad thing. Xavier Worthy, he's not the best. He's 85 overall. Sauce Gardner is a 96 X Factor. So you expect Sauce Gardner to play a lot better, but Xavier Worthy just destroyed Sauce Gardner today. 190 yards, 1 touchdown. Yeah, 11 receptions. He had a great game against us. Travis Etienne, our leading receiver. D-Hop had to get a touchdown. Travis Etienne on that throw to the flats. I don't want to have to play like the Bears and check it down every 5 seconds. Which, funny enough, is what Patrick Mahomes did to that man right there, Travis Kelce, or should I say Taylor Swift's fiance. Marquise Brown did really good against us as well. Well, by really good, I mean like Patrick Mahomes was finding him. He didn't hold on to every single pass he had towards him. Mahomes would check it down to Marquise Brown a lot. That's pretty much what happened most of the game. Mahomes was checking it down, getting a lot of yards. That's pretty much how we got up to 400 yards, other than the fact that they had so many passing attempts. They were passing it literally every other down. I mean, so were we, but we were actually trying to establish the run game. Yeah, Garrett Wilson, he got a touchdown. He made a couple good catches, but that's pretty much it. Mason Taylor, though, non-existent in this game. We had to rely on Colston Loveland a whole lot. We tried targeting him as much as we could. He had 2 drops, which you don't want to see, especially in a game like this. We'll only have to recover, though. We were on a great winning streak of 3, but now we send that win streak to 0, as Kansas City might have momentum. They might even make the playoffs after this win. This is a much-needed victory for Kansas City. New York, though, we had to win this. And then on the defensive side, Sauce Gardner led the game in tackles for either side. And I mean, that's good, but it's not good enough. The Chiefs were just on offense so much. They had so many opportunities to get something going. We had 2 guys with 2 TFLs, which is good. It really is. And we had Jermaine Johnson, Sherwood, and Washington all getting a TFL, and Will McDonald also getting one. And we managed to get 2 guys with a half sack, that's Sherwood and McDonald. We need to produce a lot more. This is why we need to take a defensive tackle. If we would have had a great defensive tackle who actually played up to his potential, or up to his overall, then we would have done a lot better this game. But unfortunately, we couldn't, as we only managed to get 2 guys with a half sack. Kansas City, they only got a sack. So our offensive line did pretty well in that regard, and also not to mention Mike Ward getting it out relatively quickly. But we just couldn't stop the Chiefs on defense. Mahomes would just throw for a lot of yards. He would constantly throw it. Pacheco would maybe break off a good run here and there. And then for interceptions, Nick Bolton and Jaden Hicks getting Mike Ward's first 2 interceptions of his entire career. Ward having, I wouldn't say a down game, but he's having a welcome to the NFL moment by throwing 2 picks. Excuse me. Little Burt Barrel. But yeah, Mike Ward having issues with throwing the ball and reading the defenses a little bit. Forcing the ball was not good. He forced it over the middle. Jaden Hicks picked that one off, and then Nick Bolton got his first career pick. He got Mike Ward's first career pick ever. It was simply an overthrow. Yeah, that's going to happen. It even happened to Mahomes. And then Samuel Womack, the man out of Toledo, got an interception early on in the game against Mahomes. I thought we started off the game really good. We were controlling the ball. We went into halftime up 14-13, but it pretty much went downhill from there. We had the lead going into halftime, but then we didn't. We were held scoreless in the third. We scored in the fourth. We had multiple opportunities to come back and win this, but our offense struggled in the late part of the game. Chiefs were playing prevent defense every down. Our guys couldn't catch the ball. We struggled with catching the ball at the end of the game. We need those clutch moments to happen. We need them to. Otherwise, this team ain't going nowhere. I sure look to hope and change the preference of this defense, or of this team, from the losing to winning. We can't lose games like this if we want to win a Super Bowl or even make the playoffs. Hopefully this loss doesn't hurt us too bad. Hopefully we can get back on track with a couple more wins after this game. Not to mention, we have some players ready for negotiations. This is a rough one. We will have a lot of money in cap space, so we're going to definitely need to get these guys locked up. Sauce Gardner is who we're going to start with. We're going to try offering him a buttload of money. We're going to give him $24 million bonus, $7 million salary. He doesn't really have much interest in us. We don't really have a mentor at the corner position, which we can very much get. We really can. And let's hope he can accept. And Sauce Gardner is coming back for 4 more years. And now it's Garrett Wilson's turn. He doesn't really like the fact that we're not in the Super Bowl chase just yet. We just lost to the defending Super Bowl champions, who could be put back on track after that win. So we're going to have to try to lock him up with a massive deal. Let's offer him $15 million for a $10 million bonus. And Garrett Wilson's coming back. Titman, we need to continue this offense. So I'm going to offer him a little bit of money, and he's going to stay. Jermaine Johnson, I see no reason why he should leave. Let's give him a couple more millions. And he's staying. Here's where it gets interesting, though. Justin Fields is wanting to stay. I don't think I want to keep him. I honestly want to get rid of him. I don't think I want to keep Justin Fields. We've already got our guy at quarterback, Mike Ward, who looks much more impressive than Justin Fields does. I just don't think I plan on keeping him. Samuel Womack, who just got the interception, he's 27 years old. I think it'd be okay. If he accepts this contract, then we'll keep him. And he'll consider more offers. DeAndre Hopkins is looking to stay. D-Hop potentially could stay another year. And it's saying we don't quite have a franchise quarterback. I definitely think we do. Mike Ward is definitely our franchise QB. D-Hop, I would not mind you staying on the team. If you stay, and D-Hop stays for another year. Shiloh Sanders' experiment is not necessarily going too great. He's not really getting many opportunities to upgrade. So as much as I hate to say it, it might be time to let Shiloh go elsewhere. He's 26. He's 66 overall. I doubt he's going to go to any other team. I wanted Shiloh to become at least a 70 overall, but at this point, it's not looking like that will happen. As he's still 66 overall, he hasn't really done much. See, if he would have at least upgraded up to 70, I probably would have played him a little bit more. But considering he's normal dev, 26 years old, 66 overall, he's not developing as much as I would want him to. I have him as a focus player, which is probably a problem, but I want to see him do good. I want to see him develop into something proud. But Shiloh, he's just not doing good. He's not doing as good as you would think. Aaron Rodgers is on his contract year. Is it time to let Aaron go? Now, whether he retires or not, that's a different story. If we keep him, it'd be a much cheaper alternative to Justin Fields, who is wanting a lot more money. He's wanting 47 million. He's wanting an $81 million contract as the backup. I just don't see that as a worthy investment of my time and money. So Justin Fields will probably be gone after this season. He'll probably go to another team. As much as I loved Justin Fields in season 1, he's not the guy. We've already got our guy at quarterback. I've already said who his name is. Mike Ward. There's no more saying his name needed. Corey Borquez, we signed him in free agency. He's actually done really well as punter. So we're going to try to re-sign him. He has a little bit of interest in us. We'll give him a little bit more. And he's going to continue to play for the Jets. And then Ola Fashanu, who hasn't really developed even though he's a superstar dev. He's not even wanting that much. Ola Fashanu, he's 77 overall. He needs to start developing. He's only 23, but he needs to start doing better. Like, upgrade-wise, he's not really gotten many opportunities. He's a superstar dev. You would think he'd do a whole lot better, but he's just not. And considering we got a young rookie quarterback, Mike Ward, we're probably going to want to keep this O-line as good as we possibly can. We're going to definitely have to get a center, probably a left guard. I want to keep Mike Ward alive. I don't want him getting sacked like 20 billion times a game. And as for the case of Aaron Rodgers, I haven't made up my mind yet on whether I want to keep him. He's still got that mentor tag, I believe. He's still got that mentor tag. So maybe we keep him maybe we keep him as the backup to help develop Mike Ward a little bit more. Show him like how he made mistakes this week, or how he made mistakes against Kansas City. He threw 2 picks, overthrowing one and then bad read for the other. Aaron Rodgers has had plenty of experience with that crap. He can definitely help develop him. I wouldn't mind keeping Aaron Rodgers, but I seriously doubt he's going to spend another year in the NFL, considering he's 42 years old. I don't think he's going to try to break Tom Brady's record. Well, I don't think he's going to try to play in the league nearly as long as Brady did. And there's no such thing as unretiring in this game. So once he retires, he's gone for good. Maybe we try to keep Aaron Rodgers here. Hopefully he does not retire in free agency. If we end up trying to re-sign him, that's my worry, though. If he takes a 1-year deal and instantly retires, that's going to be upsetting. He's basically going to be like, here, I'm going to take my money, and I'm going to go home. That would suck. That's my only concern with signing Aaron Rodgers. He's perfectly fine as our backup. And if he manages to get in because Mike Ward goes down, or because, I don't know, certain circumstances, whether we're dominating a game or we're absolutely destroying somebody, Aaron Rodgers could come in. I probably will not keep Justin Fields because of how expensive of a contract he's wanting. He's not the best. He's not star dev. So Aaron Rodgers, I'm going to wait to consider signing because there could be a better option for now. And not to mention, we're receiving trade offers for Sebastian Joseph Day. Not too many bad options. A couple young receivers. Jalen Polk, 24 years old. Rondale Moore. Mason McCormick. That wouldn't be bad. That would not be bad at all. But Rondale Moore, a fifth next year and a seventh next year. Rondale Moore, I think he has good speed. Let's check his stats on the season. He's not played that bad. Actually, yes, he has. So he played a good week 1 against the Falcons in a 9-34 loss. Probably their leading receiver. But other than that, he's not really played that good. Rondale Moore might be a good option at D tackle, or he might be a good option at receiver. But the thing is, I don't. I think I'm fine with receiver for now. If we look to trade anybody away, we'll try to trade up in the first or something to get a receiver. I'm probably going to continue to look at scouting some receivers. I already have an idea of who I want to get at D tackle because that is our main need. I don't want Shamar Turner to be the only guy rushing the quarterback. If we keep this current roster and then get a good D tackle, maybe like superstar, heck, even another star dev D tackle, this defense could look even scarier. We have a really good defense. Unfortunately, that game against the Chiefs didn't really go well. But I don't know if Rondale Moore is worth it. He's 5'7". We have a jump ball guy. We actually have a couple jump ball guys. D-Hop is one. ETN is one. We do need some speed on the team, but he's the same speed as ETN. So I don't know if we should go after him. For now, I'm going to decide to decline that. We don't necessarily need to get rid of anybody just yet. I don't think we need to get rid of anybody. I think we're doing perfectly fine. I don't think we need to start selling the team again. We've already done that last year. So, as far as I'm concerned, we're not going to trade them. And we end up beating the Dolphins. So it doesn't necessarily seem like we are going to struggle that much. So it seems like Mike Ward picked up right where he left off. The Chiefs game was probably just a little bump in the road. He did get sacked 4 times though, which is not good. We want our guy to stay healthy, and getting sacked a lot is not going to help. But Tua not having a good game, this defense managing to slow him down. But Mike Ward having a decent bounce back game after that abysmal Kansas City game. He didn't do too bad. He actually had 300 passing yards. Breece Hall performing quite well, 85 yards. We tried feeding him. Garrett Wilson popping off, finally showing us that he is still a worthy receiver. He's not played the best these last 2 seasons. I just don't know if he's going to be worth our time because he should be getting 1,000 yards every year. We have a good quarterback now. He's getting sacked a lot, but he's still throwing a lot of yards. Colston Loveland also getting a TD. You'll love to see it. Our starting tight end. We're looking to get him a lot of targets. D-Hop performing as always. ETN finally coming in clutch. Shaheed isn't back yet. He's still injured, I believe. He's still injured. And all these guys. I have looked at some guys. Trevante Bridges he looks pretty good. A play rec, A awareness, A tackle. Now the block shedding isn't the best, but look at this. He is an athlete. Elite's a great excel, Elite's a great agility. You can read it. Now his speed is great to good. If we can get Trevante Bridges, he looks like a great D tackle. We aren't quite a top fit for him, it seems. Oof. A Georgia D tackle. Yeah, you already know what's about to pop out. He's 21 years old, which is good. He's 6'3", 301. I want to try to trade up to get Trevante Bridges. This man looks like a stud at D tackle. Shamar Turner and Trevante Bridges would be an absolute duo that would wreck teams for years to come. This would be a big time player to get. a big-time D-tackle. He looks like an athlete. A certified G at D-tackle. Look at this. He has the potential to be one of the best D-tackles, if not the best player in the draft. He's already got some high skills. His core attributes look good. And it's starting off good, and it looks like it might get a little worse. Block shedding isn't the best, but I'm more concerned about the athlete. He's top 5 projection, so we might have to trade something somehow to get up in the top 5. We'll just have to see where he's slated to go, because I'm pretty sure he is slated for top 5. Maybe even top 10. Apparently we've got a meeting with somebody. Something about them being in the zone. Are we talking about Sauce Gardner? It's Colston Loveland. You've had a great season so far, which I do agree. Thanks, Coach, but all I really care about is helping out the team and doing what's needed. Well, bro, you've already done that. You've been doing that. Let's talk about the second half. Okay? What's your goal for the rest of the season? I'm honestly curious. Well, Coach, you tell me. I want you, what part of my game we going to be focusing on? I want you to try to get more receiving yards. You have been a great receiver for us, and I want you to continue being that. If we focus on getting you the ball, how many receiving yards do you think you'll end up with by the end of the year? I think 1,100 is a reachable goal, but it's all about us working as a unit. I believe he can get it. Committed to working with everyone to make sure we achieve this together. And it's going to be difficult goal, but I support your commitment. Let's do it best. I do think he can reach those numbers. And as you can see, I have some excellent news. Mike Ward has had an impressive start to the season, and it looks like it's gotten him up to MVP caliber. Now he is behind all these other guys like Michael Penix Jr. at number 1. Tua Tagovailoa, Lamar, Justin Herbert, and Jalen Hurts. Mike Ward actually ahead of Cam Ward, so the Wards battling it out. But the fact that Mike Ward is MVP caliber makes me proud. Coach Xavier Foster in 3rd for Coach of the Year. And in the AFC, we don't have a Player of the Year award. Defensive Player of the Year, no. Mike Ward is 2nd in Offensive Rookie of the Year behind JoJo Sands. And then Darius Etienne also up there as well. I'm surprised. Who is this JoJo Sands kid? Mike Ward, 2nd best quarterback in the AFC behind Tua Tagovailoa, who is going to eventually play bad, and Mike Ward hopefully isn't going to be like that. Breece Hall is a top 10 running back in the AFC, apparently. Ashton Genty dominating as always. And then receivers, DeAndre Hopkins is he's still doing really good. He's apparently a top 10 receiver still in the league. JoJo Sands, the rookie from Miami, seems to be doing excellent for them. And then Thomas Hennessy seems to be doing good as the offensive lineman for us. Azariah Thomas, the star dev corner, he seems to be doing really good as well. He seems to be playing actually better than a bunch of the guys. Best DB in the AFC. We could potentially have a bunch more superstar devs by next year. Jake Bates, also looking good. I signed him because I saw he had 98 kick power, and he's apparently the best kicker in the AFC. So it seems Denver started off really hot to begin the game. 21 points allowed. Oh no! Mike Ward throwing 5 more picks. He got sacked 6 times. Bo Nix absolutely dominating against this defense. Actually, not dominating. He threw 2 picks, but Mike Ward, he's starting to slow down. Maybe that Chiefs game got to his head, and now he's looking even worse. This is not what we need from Mike Ward. This is the opposite. He got sacked 6 times, which hasn't happened all season. The most he's been sacked was 4 times. But not what we need. The running game couldn't really get going, so that didn't help him either. And the receiving game, Colson Loveland getting 52. If he wants to get to 1,100, he can't be having games like this. Rashid Shaheed coming back. He played quite well. Maybe Rashid Shaheed coming back is a no bueno. So we actually end up beating the Buffalo Bills 31-25. We must have done something right. If I had to guess, Mike Ward probably had an absolutely great game. And is my assumption correct? It is. He only got sacked 1 time. So this shows that if he does not get sacked, he can actually play really good. He played way better than Josh Allen. We are actually using their own playbook against them. 3 touchdowns, no picks, 32 times. We must have played really well. Breece Hall having 86 yards on the run, on the game, 1 touchdown. He didn't fumble at all. He actually broke 3 tackles, which is great for him. And Garrett Wilson played good, where Colson Loveland probably will not get to 1,100 yards. Garrett Wilson, though, finally playing how he should be. This is what we needed out of him. We need him to be the big guy. We need him to be our number one. Rashid Shaheed coming back, getting a touchdown. Darius Etienne finally getting a touchdown himself. Breece Hall playing good as well. How did the defense do? We didn't lead the game in tackles. Andre Cisco, Sauce Gardner. TFLs, though. Will McDonald led the game in TFLs, which is great. And in sacks, Greg Rousseau is the only man with a sack. So Mike Ward only got sacked once by their best defensive player. Joey Bosa was hurt this game. So that's exactly what we need. We needed to, there he is. He was hurt this entire game, so he couldn't really play, which we got to take advantage of it. Just like Chris Jones going down, we needed to take advantage of that, but we just couldn't. Couldn't get much going. We only had 21 points. Our defense wasn't stopping them, which sucked. Also, not to mention, Mock Draft 2. Looks like a bunch of teams are going to go offensive linemen, and the Saints, who have a crappy quarterback by the name of Tyler Shuck, Spencer Rattler, they're deciding to go quarterback this time around. Clayton Strait, he doesn't look too bad. 6'1", out of Florida State. Sean Priestley. And it doesn't seem like Trevante Bridges is going anywhere top 5. He's going top 10. How does he look? He still has that great athleticism. Now, F injury. Trevante Bridges, he's kind of like Darius Etienne, who, even though it said he had an F injury, he has yet to get hurt this season. But I do like Trevante Bridges. He's definitely an athlete. He might slide even more, but I doubt that's going to happen. Trevante Bridges, he looks like an incredible player. His block shedding and power moves isn't the best. It says he's a speed rusher, A tackle, A finesse, A awareness, A play rec. Trevante Bridges definitely needs to become a New York Jet. I don't care if he has F injury. We took a chance with Darius Etienne, and now he's one of the best receivers on the Jets. He's in the running for offensive rookie of the year alongside his quarterback, Mike Ward. So I'm not too worried about the injury. He is injury prone, but I'm not too worried. Trevante Bridges could be a great defensive tackle. And we actually end up beating the Raiders 2016. So this Jets team is looking great. An absolutely opposite way of how we were looking last season. We had the lead 14-3, actually 14-13, like the Chiefs game, but this time we did not. allow Las Vegas to get anything going. Mike Ward having another incredible game. He got sacked 2 times, though. Geno Smith playing great. We held Ashton Genty to probably one of his, I wouldn't say worst games in the league, but we held him to only 73 yards, which is great. Garrett Wilson still playing good. Colston Loveland having a good game. Garrett Wilson could very well have over 1,000-yard season this year. Unlike his most recent seasons, he might actually do quite freaking well this year. So the Bills are still 9-1. So we're still the number 5 seed behind. We are actually tied with Baltimore for the number 2 seed in the AFC. This is looking very good for the Jets. We are at week 12, taking on the Bills again. They seem to be 9-1. Can we change the script, though? If we win this game and Buffalo loses next week, we could very well have the division. We could very well have the division. We have the tiebreaker over Buffalo right now. We're doing much better than they are. D-Hop could continue to be that mentor. We signed him for another year, so we could see him do much better. And on the defensive side, Jamien Sherwood doing really good as always, leading the team in tackles. TFLs, it is led by Shamar Turner at 9 TFLs. And then the sacks, Sebastian Joseph Day. Wow. We signed him in free agency right before the season started. He seems to be doing quite well. I was not expecting him to do this good. He might be trying to earn a contract. If he's playing like this, we're going to definitely have to bring him back. Him and Shamar Turner seem to be doing really good in D-tackle. And if we were to add someone like Trevante Bridges, maybe that'll boost this defense up a lot. And then Will McDonald getting 3 sacks. See, Quinnen Williams. Actually, let's go. Speaking of Quinnen Williams, let's go check up on him now. How is he doing with the Bears? So he's still only got 4.5 sacks. So he seems to not have done nearly as good as he was hoping to. Probably a good decision to get rid of him. So last year he got 8 sacks, but now he's regressing. He's at 4.5 sacks we're almost at week 13, and he's got 4.5 sacks. Last year was probably his best year. We traded him away mid-season, and he actually improved a lot. He didn't get a sack until like 6 games in, I'm pretty sure. 6 or 8 games in. He didn't get a sack. He got like 7 more sacks in that span. But it doesn't seem like he's doing nearly as good as he did last year by getting those 7 sacks in those games. Quinnen Williams might have been time for us to get rid of him if he's playing like this. And it seems Mike Ward has actually moved up a little bit in the MVP list. He moved up to number 7. A rookie quarterback especially for the Jets. Playing this good is crazy. And it seems right now Coach Xavier Foster is in the lead for Coach of the Year. That would be a major boost to him. That would be great. If he can get that Coach of the Year award, he would get a lot of coach points, which we can definitely upgrade a lot of stuff, unlock a lot of stuff, which would be great. So it seems Mike Ward is not in the Offensive Player of the Year, even though he's very high in the MVP list, but he is in the lead for Offensive Rookie of the Year. That's what I like to see. Darius Etienne following him up at number 6. So a couple good games is going to bring him up. JoJo Sands seems to not be playing nearly as good. Mike Ward, though, he's having an incredible year. He's only thrown 5 picks, which is pretty solid for a rookie quarterback on a team like the Jets, who went 6-11, who went 6-11 or 5-12 last year. They went 5-12, had the number 3 and 7 pick. We don't seem to have a defensive rookie of the year, but Mike Ward, who was at one point a top 3 quarterback is now down to number 6, but him still being there is insane. Brace Hall at number 6 for best running back. Hennessy went from number 1 all the way down to number 10. He seems to have not been playing nearly as good recently. The Jaguars are now going to have the best offensive lineman. So as Araya Thomas moved down, he was originally the number 1 DB in the AFC, but he's moved down to 3. Can he pick his pace back up and go back to number 1? Him being there in the first place is incredible. He's a star dev corner. He's not even our starter. Having him be a superstar dev, I'm pretty sure he's already star dev, but if he were to go up to superstar because of this, yeah, that would be incredible. And then Jake Bates, of course, without a question of a doubt, still the best kicker. That 98 kick power coming in pretty clutch. So in the next episode, we will be taking on the Buffalo Bills for a chance to win, for a chance to trying to take the lead in the division. The Bills, of course, are 2 games ahead of us. But if we win this one and the Bills lose next week, we could very well have the lead in the division, but that's if we win next week as well. So we could potentially be looking at a division crown for the first time in a long, long time. The Jets haven't done it in a while. I think the last time they did it was with Mark Sanchez, and we know how that turned out. But the Bills are going to be our next opponent. We're going to be going to Buffalo. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have enjoyed, consider liking and subscribing. Well, you made it this far. Why not? It helps me get the channel out to everybody so we can grow as a community, as a channel. But if you want to see more Jets franchise, I want to see some more likes on the videos because that would be awesome. That lets me know y'all like it and want more. But that's going to be it for the Jets franchise episode number 6. I hope to see y'all. Actually, this might be 7. That's going to be it for the Jets franchise. As next episode, we will be taking on the Buffalo Bills for a chance to win the division and make the playoffs for the first time in a long time. This Jets team looks incredible. We've won game after game. The only losses we really have are against the Chiefs, the Patriots, and I don't remember who else it was. But we only have 3 losses to our name, and we've beat teams. We beat this Bills team before. We have the tiebreaker. But if we win this game, we have a chance to make our playoff spot better if we can actually make it to the playoff spot. Mike Ward is still impressing as he is an MVP candidate, top 7. And not, oh, he is 7. Top 10, and he's 7. Can we continue the success with Mike Ward, or will we fall somehow and not make the playoffs? That will be answered next video, as I am going to be playing this game as best as I can. I want this team to make the playoffs. They deserve it so much. We might be overperforming, but we do have a chance. If you have enjoyed, consider liking and subscribing, considering you've made it this far. It helps the channel grow, and it lets me know y'all enjoy the content. I will be heading off now. I've been Yo Boy Barlow 1, saying peace out, everyone.